This is your NFL game preview, and we remind you to catch all the action at Buffalo Wild Wings. Time now for your game previews presented by Buffalo Wild Wings. And the first one, a great one on championship weekend. This one, the one in the NFC, the Green Bay Packers traveling to Atlanta to take on the Atlanta Falcons. You better be ready for some points in this one. You know, the Packers, 8 straight wins. Since Aaron Rodgers said that they would run the tables. The Falcons, however, they are at home. Outside of the two quarterbacks, Matt Ryan and Aaron Rodgers, what else intrigues you about this matchup, Brady?
Well, it's the wide receivers, and whether or not the Atlanta Falcons wide receiver Julio Jones will be 100% for this game. He's been nagged by a toe injury the entire season, and then Jordy Nelson for the Green Bay Packers, which I don't think there's any chance he'll be able to play. I was actually talking to a former trainer on one of the teams that I played for, and he said, look, it takes 8 to 12 weeks when you have a fractured rib, which is what Jordy Nelson has, to play. And he said the first 2 weeks, you're mostly just laying around and trying to breathe, because let's not forget, you can make this injury worse. You could possibly puncture a lung, have some sort of issue with an internal organ. So I don't think there's any chance that Jordy Nelson plays in this game, even though there's been a bit of a narrative out there that he might still be available. But I think that's the Green Bay Packers trying to force the Atlanta Falcons to possibly worry about him being a part of this matchup. So the wide receivers, whether they're healthy, what kind of effect both top wide receivers have for each team. And then the defenses. Which defense is going to step up? You see the over-under set there at 61. A lot of people out there think it's going to be a high-scoring game. You don't think that each of these defenses is saying, we're not going to let the quarterbacks steal the show here. Someone's going to step up, get a couple turnovers, make a big play. Is it Vic Beasley for the Atlanta Falcons rushing against Aaron Rodgers? You know, maybe it's Julius Peppers. Maybe it's Clay Matthews for the Green Bay Packers trying to get a lesser mobile quarterback and Matt Ryan down on the ground.
Yeah, when I look at this game, you know, everybody talks about the quarterbacks, obviously, and talking to a GM, I asked him, I said, what about, you know, Rodgers and his 8-game stretch here? And he said, what about Ryan's stretch? I mean, people are ignoring Matt Ryan. The last time these teams played, Matt Ryan threw a touchdown pass late to Mohamed Sanu in the back of the end zone, wide open against the zone coverage because they rolled everything to Julio Jones. Julio Jones had 3 catches for 31 yards in the first game. Gunter, the corner, did a great job on him, beat him up at the line of scrimmage. I imagine they'll do that again with a safety over the top. They will try and take him away, but you know what? You got him once, you're not getting them again. The Falcons will put up 38 points in this game and win a shootout 38-31.